Hi, we are very pleased today to be welcoming former Vice President Al Gore here to talk to us about what's going on at iAccelerate Impact Conference and why that is so important in the global context. Former Vice President.
Well, thank you very much. I'm really pleased to see that the University of Wollongong is holding iAccelerate Impact to help promote the development of social enterprises for Australia to address some of our most serious social and environmental challenges. I'm really eager to hear about your work to prepare for a future that's more sustainable and offers more hope and opportunity, not just to a few, but to everyone. The global climate crisis is the single greatest challenge we have ever faced. Every day, we're dumping 110 million tons of global warming pollution into the atmosphere as if it's an open sewer. And all that extra heat energy trapped by the man-made pollution is trapping as much heat as would be released by 400,000 Hiroshima-class atomic bombs exploding every single day. The consequences of all that extra heat energy are clear: stronger storms, bigger downpours, more destructive floods and mudslides, deeper and longer droughts, crop failures, strengthening wildfires becoming megafires, spreading tropical diseases, melting ice, sea level rise, and more. It's a depressing list. The scientists have long warned us that we have to change, and now Mother Nature has joined the discussion. Over a decade ago, the film An Inconvenient Truth was released as a call to action for the world to start solving the climate crisis. The new film, an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power, highlights the growing role of innovation and the private sector in taking the steps we need to really solve the climate crisis. But an exciting thing is happening. Clean, renewable energy is now cost competitive with fossil fuel sources in a growing number of areas around the world and will soon be so everywhere. The sustainability revolution that's now unfolding is something that has the scale of the industrial revolution, but the speed of the digital revolution. It's an extraordinary set of developments that's giving us new tools to cope with the collision between our civilization and the environment. We're in an extraordinary moment of hope, and for those willing to embrace technology and business model innovation, our transition to a low-carbon economy will provide the greatest job creation and the biggest economic opportunity in the entire history of our civilization. So, along with my colleagues at Generation Investment Management, we are seeing how the private sector, entrepreneurs and businesses, can make a real difference by working in partnership with local and regional officials. All across the globe, motivated entrepreneurs are helping us make the transition to low-carbon economies, driving greater energy efficiency, and helping to address a whole host of other environmental issues. To take full advantage of the changes now taking place, we need an approach to investment that fully integrates sustainability analysis into asset allocation, one that's focused on long-term performance. We need to think differently about the investment process, and specifically about the dynamics that drive and influence the performance of companies. What is a sustainable company? Well, you know, it's one whose current earnings do not borrow from its future earnings. It's one whose sustainability practices, products, and services drive revenues, profitability, and competitive positioning. And of course, it's one that provides goods and services consistent with a low-carbon, prosperous, equitable, healthy, and safe society. One example of this I might cite is a company called Proterra, which manufactures electric buses at a value and performance level on par with or ahead of conventional technology. Proterra is working with like-minded, forward-thinking cities and states who want to make their communities greener, safer, and healthier. We're going to solve the climate crisis. We're going to win this. But we need more entrepreneurs who are finding better approaches, new products and services aligned with today's realities. Social entrepreneurs in particular will help us address issues that thus far have remained unresolved. At iAccelerate and the University of Wollongong, you recognize the opportunities that social entrepreneurs and investors have in utilizing traditional markets to solve the climate crisis. And again, I want to congratulate you for hosting this conference and for working to inspire others. Wollongong is putting its hand up to be counted as a university, as a city, and as part of a region that is ready to lead and to be called upon as a source of inspiration, innovation, and positive impact. Thank you.
Al Gore has asked me to keep him posted on the outcome of this conference, on those issues that we are going to be able to tackle and those things that remain obstacles and what else can be done to help overcome them. But right now, it's really up to us and for us to figure out how we're going to address the issues that are facing us and our own future.